All successful people are recognized as a well organized and good time manager to their life. They understand the value of being self-aware. That's why they always try to map their day. They understand if they do not design their day will be passing by. We all the human beings start with the 24 hours, but it feels like always some people are achieving a lot and most of us are not achieving nothing. We are just doing what surrounding shows us, we are just doing what our situation shows us, but we do not design or we do not structure ourselves. If you see any successful people, you will see they are intentional. What they want to do to their day, they already know it. And they design there and they try to take the action towards it. They're not just sitting down, they have a dream, I'm not going to work. They think about, okay, I have a dream, but I need to work every single day to achieve the dream. Your dream only comes true whenever you are working on it. Your dream will remain as a dream if you're just thinking about it and not putting any action towards it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how can you improve your productivity. Tips number 1, make a decision about your goals and objective. You are still poor because you didn't take the decisions that you want to be reached. You are still ineffective to your time or not productive to your time because you didn't take the decision that you want to be productive to your life. You are still fat and you want to be healthy, but you cannot because you are not taking the decision that you want to be healthy. You need to take the decision first. What do you want? What are the things that you want? What are the dreams you have that you want to achieve? You should be clear about that. Whenever you are clear, you know, you take the decision that I am ready to accept the struggle. I am ready to face the pain towards my goal. I am ready to get outside of my comfort zone. Then your goal will be achievable. Maybe not today, maybe not next day, not in month, but it is a achievable goal, whatever the goal is. But you need to take the decision and be clear about your objective. What do I want? If you see any person who is successful to their field, you see they are very clear about what they really want and they design themselves according to that goal. They understand in order to get that success, I need to design myself every single day. I need to design myself for a week, for a month. If I do not design, nobody come to change myself. You are the architect to your life. So are you ready to change yourself? If you are ready, you need to take a clear decision about yourself that I am ready to change myself. And what my goal is, what is my clear goals? Whenever you know your clear goals and you are ready to embrace all the pain, all the sacrifice, all the problems will come towards you. You are ready to embrace that and you are taking that required action every single day. Then your goal is achievable. First, take a decision towards your goals and objective. Tips number 2, plan every single day in advance. Prior planning always help you poor time management or poor productivity, you can say. If you plan earlier, you already know what things should be done. There is a come that like discipline. Someday you are feeling motivated, you will do it. But someday you don't feel motivated. But what should be done, what needs to be done, you are going to do that. That's the discipline comes and shows us that either you are feeling it or not feeling it, you are going to do that. So you need to plan it earlier. That what I am going to do to my day. Maybe it is a small changes, but the small changes will be compounded. At the beginning, don't take a big task, take a small one and then improve it every single day. Improve it day after day. But do not give a big chunks on a day, then you feel like you cannot do that. And whenever you are not doing it, you feel miserable. You feel stressed. You feel like that's not possible to you. So prior planning is very important and write them down. Writing will help you to do that because whenever we write something, it clears our mind. It gives the sharpened idea of what things should be done towards the day. What are the things I need to do every single day? Always work from a list, and the tracking, whenever you start tracking, it gives you ongoing sense of accomplishment and personal progress. Whenever you are tracking something, you see that you are progressing every single day, little by little. Whenever you have the progress, you will see there is a satisfaction to your mind. You see that you are getting satisfied. You feel like you are achieving something. Always give yourself the reward whenever you achieve something, because this every single day, the small wins that you are winning, that will help you in the bigger picture. Tips number 3, be intensely action oriented. Action is everything. If you do not take any action, you're not going to achieve anything. You know a lot of things, you learn so many things, but anything, if you are not putting yourself, if you are not telling yourself that you need to do it, or you are not going to do it, nothing gonna move. Knowledge is power, but if the knowledge is not actionable, that knowledge is worthless. That knowledge is not going to do anything to your life. So you need to be intensely action oriented. What action you can take today, and what are the small things you can do today, so that will help you to go forward towards your goal. Be always action oriented. When you are taking the action, you gain the momentum, you gain the confidence to your mind. That confidence will help you to do it more. But by doing it, it's not that easy task, because someday you will not feel motivated at all. Someday your mind will tell you, just take the rest today, just take off. But it is you who will come up with this idea that my goal has a bigger picture. My goal has a burning desire to my mind, and I understand these things. Either I am feeling it or not feeling it. The time is I am passing, it's precious. It will not coming back. I will not get that back to the time. And my time is very limited. So I'm going to spend it very wisely. It's not affecting to my emotion. It's affecting what my action is. So you need to understand what is your action. You are working towards the action. You are not working towards your emotion. What will happen? That will give you a massive confidence to yourself, and you are gaining the momentum every single day because you are pushing yourself every single day. Adopt a growth mindset. Whenever you are doing something, you will see lots of failure comes. You will see lots of obstacles comes to your way. Someday you will see that the way you are doing, it's not working anymore. You need to readjust yourself. What I can do differently so that I can get the success. In the journey, you will fail again and again. You will see lots of setbacks. Try to embrace those. If you do not face the failure, your success doesn't have any meaning. You need to have those failure. That failure gives you understand that this is the way I am doing. It's not working. I need to do it differently. But don't think about that failing is a dead end. No, it's not. It's just another way that you were trying to do for yourself, trying to learn something new for yourself. So do the daily action, do intensely action oriented towards your goal, and do not give any excuse. Take the full ownership to yourself that I can control myself. I'm the architect to my fate. So I'm going to work for myself. No matter what's going to happen, I'm not giving any excuse. If I cannot do that, how can I do it more so I can compensate that I didn't do that? I will come back more stronger. What do you want? Whenever you take the decisions, then ask yourself, what are the sacrifices I need to put through towards my goal? Am I ready to put through all the sacrifices I need to do towards my goal? And what are those? Write them down. Successful people are always organized. They understand that organizing their life requires a plan. If they do not plan, they are not achieving in a way they want to achieve. So you need to plan yourself. What are the way you are going to achieve? What are the things that should be done every single day? What are the top priority list? What are the master list you are going to achieve today? And always be intensely action oriented, because action, your outcome doesn't depends on you, but your efforts, that depends towards you. So only think about that I'm going to do my process properly. I'm going to think, how could I do my process properly? That will help me to achieve my goals. Do not think about the results right now. Think about the action, the every single day what my task is. I'm going to do that. And outcomes, it can come tomorrow, it can come 1 year later, but I'm not worried about that. I'm only worried about my action. So by that way, you can be more productive. You can double your productive within a couple of days. But it requires your patience. It requires your determination to your goals. Are you really focused to your goals? Are you really wants to achieve it? Are you ready to put the sacrifice to yourself? Then your goal will be achievable one day.